So if you have seen any of my videos, you know by now that you need to have the thumbnail picture and the title in place before you start to film. So once you have them, you are ready to film, right? Wrong. Nobody wants to see pointless rambling for half an hour without any purpose. You need to set up a plan. And in this video, I will show you how to make a shot list. That will also make your editing afterwards 10 times faster. Hi, my name is Eric and you are watching Channelbuilders. Most YouTube creators take their camera or phone and just point them on whatever they think is interesting. It's also very popular to point the camera on themselves and talk about how the day has been. Unless you are famous, the hard truth is that nobody cares how your day has been. A video should be a story with a beginning, a middle part and an end. Writing a screenplay is not that different from writing a book. It must capture some kind of emotion. If your video is a how-to video, make sure you get to the point. Start by writing down everything you're planning to say. If this feels like much work, at least write some bullet points that you can check while filming. The last thing you want is to ramble on while filming because you don't remember what you were planning on saying and discovering later that you need to reshoot half the video. If you're talking about how to fix something inside an engine, it would be much work to dismantle it again because you forgot to explain half the steps. Practice your lines so you know what to say when you're in front of the camera. Some are naturals while others are not. It is okay to improvise as long as you remember the point you are going to make. Some creators go for the option to just cut out all of their mistakes. This is an option, but it will give your videos a very amateur look. I will now show you an example on how it looks if I cut out all of the mistakes from a shot instead of just reshooting the scene. Practice your lines, some are naturals. It is okay to improvise. So do you think that looks good? I bet you have seen that kind of clipping many times on YouTube. Some try to cover the cuts by zooming in and out, and others just place B-roll on top. Now that brings us to the next topic. I will cover this in more details in a later video, but for now, I will teach you what you need to know in order for you to make a shot list. There's two types of video, A-roll and B-roll. A-roll is what you're watching now. It's me talking directly to you on the camera. B-roll is when you place another clip on top to show what you're talking about. Let's say we were talking about a flowery meadow. Instead of me just talking about it, we paste a clip with a flowery meadow on top of the A-roll clip. Now you can see the meadow instead of just looking at me. When planning out what clips you should use for each piece of text, be sure to think if you could use a B-roll clip instead of filming yourself talking. You should remember this motto when planning a video. Show it, don't tell it. Now when you know the basics, it's time to start making your list. My suggestion is to use a program like Word, Excel or equivalent. Make 4 columns, one for scene, one for A-roll, one for B-roll and the final column for text or monologue. When these are in place, start to add rows. One scene should be one row. The different scenes should not be too long or you will never remember the monologue. You should plan so the cut between scene comes on a natural place. Natural cut could be between an A-roll and a B-roll. If you cut between two shots of the same person, it will give the video a chopped up amateur look. So now when you have a plan for how to film your video, it is time for you to start thinking about the audio. The number one reason people are leaving a video is because of poor audio quality. Now if you want to learn more about how to improve your audio without it costing much, check out this video next. Thank you for watching. I will be seeing you on the next video.